All right, we have a 3-round circuit here coming up. 1 minute of a reverse lunge, or you can do a modification for the lunge. 15 seconds to rest, 1 minute of either a plank or a renegade row. 15 seconds to rest, 3 times through. So here we go. All right, weighted or unweighted for your lunges. Eyes looking straight ahead, chest nice and tall. 2, 1, here we go. Controlling back, chest tall, driving through that front heel. Eyes looking straight ahead. Keep that front shin vertical. Gripping the toes down, help activate the arch of the foot, and chest tall here. And if you don't quite feel ready for that full minute, I'm going to let you know when we're at 30 seconds and 45 seconds throughout. So just find a rhythm that works for you. That's 30 seconds. And here I'm using what we call a front rack position. You want to keep the elbows nice and high, pointing straight ahead. Focus to keep that chest tall. Good, smooth breathing, back and down, up and forward. That's our 45-second mark. Really important to control that knee down. Nice, smooth breathing. 2, 1, and transition. Good job. I'm going to use these same weights for the row. If you don't quite have weights that are even or balanced to support on, then just use your arms without. So it look like this. Here we go. Elbows up. Just rowing straight into the sides with or without weights. So with weights, looks very similar. Elbows up. Once you know what you're doing, just turn your gaze, looking right between the hands, and breathe. You want to have as little shift as possible between your hips and shoulders as you change arms for support. That's 30 seconds. Take any break you need here. Keeping the hips level to the shoulders. You want to avoid this position. So you don't want to have those hips start to arch. If you need to, you can come down to the knees. Still rowing, alternating sides. You can also do an elevated plank row as well, as shown in the demo. We're over 45 in now. That's 50 seconds. Pull that weight straight up and in, and watching to not hyperextend that elbow. There's our minute. All right, that's set 1. We're going to move right into set 2. Use weights or not, all depending on how comfortable you are. Eyes looking straight ahead, and 2, 1, here we go. Controlling that knee down, up and forward. Nice, smooth breathing. Chest tall. Very good. If you need a little more rest, just take it. Otherwise, just focus in. If this is a challenging movement for you, you want to have less fatigue, which means you want more rest to have good movements. That's 30 seconds. So be patient. Coming up on 45. There's our 45, 15 more to go. This is set 2 of 3. Really gripping the foot, gripping those toes of that front foot. 1 more each side. And 2, 1, transition. All right. And the elevated position could be just like this for that plank. Elbows up. Yeah, there's always a way to make it work. Otherwise, from the floor, in 2, 1, here we go. Set your feet just outside the hips. Hold really solid through that midline. As little shift as possible side to side. Breathe. That's our first 15 seconds. Real strong support as you move from one hand to the other. So really pushing down, activating through that shoulder. Not letting that back arch. That's 30 seconds. Breathe. Good job. 45 done. Stay focused if you're going that full minute. Anytime you need to set those knees down as well, or just come off the arms, take a break. Almost there. And 2, 1, and rotate. Good job. Final time to the lunge. All right. Chest tall, eyes looking straight ahead. And 2, 1, here we go. Controlling back, up and forward. Very good. Good focus. Back and down, driving it up. So I think about propelling myself up and forward, really pushing that front foot into the ground. Fantastic. There's our 30-second mark. So feel free to rest there or know you're halfway if you're going that full minute. Wonderful. Coming up on 45. And there's our 45, 15 more to go. Don't have to rush. Quality over quantity. And 2, 1, and our final rotation. Nice work. All right, final time to that renegade or plank row. Into position, set the feet, and 3, 2, 1, here we go. Elbow up. Make sure we're not hyperextending through that elbow, so a little bend in the elbow. Turn your gaze right between your hands, and breathe. Also good practice to practice pausing in the top, so I can row in, hold for a moment, and then down and switch. Good job. Come up on that 30-second mark. Really bracing strong through that midsection. There's our halfway. If you're going the full minute, that's 30 seconds. Don't forget to smile. Reinforce some positive emotions and positive thoughts with fitness. It's really easy to get critical. So be optimistic. You're 45 seconds down. Speak kindly to yourself. Encourage yourself. And 2, 1, and resting there. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and come on down. Come off the hands. Whether you're standing or seated, let's just roll those wrists around. Nice work. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of stretching here for a little cool down, and then we'll call it a session. Thanks for showing up to move your body. Let's go ahead and take it onto our backs. We're gonna go figure 4 stretch. All right, so on the back, we're gonna start with the right foot. Set those shoulders in a good position. Right foot to the left thigh. Go ahead and hug that leg in. Pull the chin in. And just take some nice deep breaths here. So we're gonna take about 15 seconds to start to open up that outer hip. And then we're gonna add the left leg to it. Start to get that sciatic nerve moving along the back of the thigh. And here we go, extending that left leg. Now you're gonna point the foot to the ceiling, pull the toes back towards your face, and then bend the knee down. As you bend the knee down, hug the leg in. Couple more, up, point, pull the foot towards your face, and bending down and in. One more time, up, point it away, pull it towards your face, and down. And most commonly, people are either like, oh yeah, I really feel a lot there, or maybe nothing at all. Go ahead and switch sides. You know, if you do feel a lot there, you probably have some tension along that nerve where it lives in the back of the leg. So just give some more attention to that, keep it moving. And, you know, even if you don't really feel a whole lot with it, it's always good as like a preventative exercise, just to encourage that nerve to move and glide. We don't want to get stuck. So when you're ready, we're going to extend the right leg, extend that knee, point the foot away, pull it back towards your face, and then you're going to bend that knee down and in, hugging that figure 4 in as you bend it in. Twice more. Drive it up, extend the knee, point the foot, lift it back towards your face, and hug it back in. Fantastic. Go ahead and close those eyes. We're going to go one more time. Leg extends, point the foot, lift the foot, and hug that knee in. Fantastic. Go ahead and relax that foot. Rock yourself side to side. And then we're going to go quad stretch next. So go ahead and come up onto your elbow. If you prefer to come up to your feet, you can do this standing. And we're going to just come onto the elbow and support. You're going to grab one of your legs, so top leg if you're lying down. If you can't quite grab this foot, get a scarf or rope, anything that you can wrap around your foot to help pull it towards the glutes. So you're going to hold this for 20 seconds, shoulder back, and just breathe here. Gently pulling the heel towards the glute, driving the thigh back, just encouraging that thigh to lengthen. Good job. 10 more seconds. There we go. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release that leg. Spin it around. Same thing on the other side. Getting a hold of that top foot, pulling that heel towards the glute. That's your back side, and then driving that thigh back. Pulling the shoulder back. We're going to hold 20 seconds here. You can either stay up on that elbow, or if you prefer, just to kind of lay down on that outstretched arm. Maybe you've had a long day or a slow morning. Either way, whatever your body's asking for. Let's close those eyes. Breathe for 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, go ahead and release that top leg. Fantastic. Just one more stretch. We're going to come up into child's pose. So toes together, knees divide, reach those arms out, and dropping those hips back. Breathe into the back of the rib cage as you drop the chest down. And our final stretch here after this child's pose is going to be an opener for the inner thighs. We're going to place the hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to kick one leg out to the side. We want to try to be to where you can have like that foot flat. So instead of being up on the side of the heel, see if you can try to get that whole foot flat down, gripping the floor. From here, your choice on what feels more comfortable. The back leg that's bent, you can either have the foot bent or flat. I like it up on the toe. From here, we're going to rock back, reaching those arms out. You can kind of walk that other inside arm out to the side, rock forward, and reaching nice and long, rocking back. So we're lengthening this inner part of the thigh here. Sometimes you'll feel it in the lateral leg, just where you're having the most tension is common. Rock back, head drops down, and rock forward. A couple more, then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Knees up and together. Rock those knees in so that they touch in between legs. We'll just do a little quadruped hip rock here, stretching out the side of the hips into that low back a bit. Just as it feels good to your body. And then when you're ready, we'll come to the other side. So hands back underneath the shoulders, kick the opposite leg straight out. And then here we go, rocking back, reaching that inside arm long so you can kind of coordinate the inner thigh and this outer torso and lat area. Breathe in, rock forward, and exhale, rocking back. Fantastic. Couple more. And relax. All right, everybody, please feel free to add in anything else that your body's asking for today. Otherwise, thanks for showing up, moving your body, and taking care of yourself. Stay strong, stay healthy.